Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for September. So let's see what is coming in. We are moving into Virgo season and moving into Libra season, inching so much closer to your season, Scorpio. So let's see what is coming in. Mercury turns around, is no longer retrograde by September, which is actually really good. And we have an eclipse as well. So lots happening. Let's see what's happening for you. We have, one of my favorite little cards. Look at this beautiful little octopus, the wheel, which is the wheel of fortune, change and possibilities. Yes, you're going to be busy, but you're ready to expand and grow. Some really fortunate opportunities coming your way with the Wheel of Fortune. You've reached a turning point and things are about to head into another direction, perhaps an even better direction. So very exciting with the wheel. Let's see what is shifting and changing, since we're seeing change on the table as well. So change, this is Jupiter, the planet of expansion, the great benefic planet coming in. What's shifting and changing is the World card, Capricorn, Aquarius, Saturn, and Libra. Okay, interesting. So two major arcanas may suggest this is going to be a very significant month for you, Scorpio. The World card is an ending. It's like finally putting an end to a cycle, something that you wanted to be over and finished. It's like ready to jump into the new, and you're sort of freed from an old challenge in a way. With the Saturnian energy, Jupiter wants to bring in more freedom. So it's actually really nice because I feel like there's celebration that this old cycle has ended and you're about to step into some kind of new energy where you quite literally might see an expansion in your world in some way, shape or form. So for some of you who are actually wanting to get pregnant, this might actually be a really good energy for that. It feels like it could, definitely has good energy around that. But it just feels like with the Saturnian energy, like Saturn has all discipline and rules and hard work, and something's completed and finished, which is really good. It could even be like a graduation or something like that. And the wheel is like, right, I'm all done now with that old cycle and yes, stepping into something new and exciting. So it feels, here you are, the Fool, stepping into something new, very, very new. And again, like it's all major arcanas happening here for you, Scorpio. So significant new beginnings coming in. The World card is the last card of the major arcana, the Fool's journey. It's the ending, the completion. And then we've got the Fool again, stepping into something new. So this is very significant ending of a cycle and very significant new beginning coming through for you. Crossed by the Lovers card. Well, there's significant choices around this as well. So, yes, lots happening for you, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you, the more holistic view. And this is a general reading. Scorpio, just take what feels right. Leave the rest. Look, more of major arcanas coming in, the Strength card. If it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. Another major arcana, like boom, everything so far, major arcana. Oh, finally we got something that isn't a major arcana, but still it's a page, which is a nice energy. Ace of Swords, you are getting so clear, which is really nice. 8 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Chariot. Yes, of course we're going to end on a major arcana. The Knight of Swords, and one last card, the King of Swords. Yes, okay. And the 4 of Wands. My goodness, okay. So off on the next big adventure with the Fool card here. The Fool is likes to travel light. It doesn't like this Saturnian energy of heaviness, or it's bags, it's clean stuff out. It's if it's packing bags, it's packing lightly. So the Fool does like to travel light. It's this sense of optimism. It's just like doesn't even really know what it's getting into here, but it just knows that this is what it wants to be doing, jumping in. So it really feels like that. With the little dog by your side, it could be that there is somebody loyal, like by your side, which is actually really nice, like a loyal companion of some sort. And I love the beautiful white rose I'm being drawn to is a sense of innocence and purity about stepping into this. There's something that, even a naivety, which is actually what's needed. It's the energy that's needed. It's kind of like you don't want to think too much about it. It's like, oh, it just feels right. It feels good. I don't need to know what the end of the journey looks like and where this is all going. I just know that this is what I need to be doing. It is crossed by the Lover's card, though, which is the block. This is the choice. So it's very much you do have a choice or don't you have a choice, whatever it is, there's a block around a choice here. And whether that's been taken away from you or not, or it's just hard to step into it or make that choice for whatever reason, but it is being crossed by the choice. And maybe it's like if you're doing this with a partner or partnership of some way, or somebody else is coming alongside this with you in some way, maybe they haven't fully come on board yet, or maybe it's not their choice, their first choice, or something like that could be coming through with it. It's but yeah, I feel like maybe there's a major choice and decision around a partnership. But in your conscious mind, you've got the Strength card, and the Strength card always comes in when you are more of you has been asked of you, if I can say that properly, within a situation. You've potentially been challenged and you've had to really dig deep. You're gathering your courage, you're gathering your strength, you're being really brave here. And you may have had to really dig deep into your resilience, but you have to be brave to be the fool, to jump off that cliff and go, right, I'm just jumping in. It just feels right. I don't know where it's going, but I just know I want to do it. And so you are being very brave with this. I would, the Fool, because you're turning up as the Ace of Swords, which is really clear, it doesn't feel foolish. Like sometimes the Fool is foolish, quite literally, but it's like, well, why would you be like jumping off a cliff and not knowing where you're going? But you've got the Ace of Swords. That's what you're turning up as. So you're kind of turning up as, I still know what feels right. I know this is a good idea. I know that there could be a new contract around it in some way. You still got the clarity around it. So your head is clear with it. At the base, what's happening deep down is the Temperance card. So the Temperance is saying patience, have patience. Things will start to flow when the time is right. It's very much saying it needs balanced. It needs to be calm and balanced. So it's not saying don't jump off the cliff and be the fool, like don't jump into something new, but it's saying when you do, it's very intentional. It's very much like you're jumping into something new, you know what you're doing. You're very calm about it because it's balanced. You've thought it through. It feels right. And so that's what the Temperance energy is about, moderation and balance and patience, and things start to flow from that energy, which is really lovely. So time to dip your toe back in and come back into alignment with something in your life. In the recent past, we've got the Hermit card. So it may have been that you've been doing some serious soul searching and questioning, deep questioning about and searching for some answers in the recent past. There could be somebody who's older than you around you as well that has played a significant role in your life up until this point. So maybe you've been dealing with elderly people or somebody older than you, or you're thinking about your parents even. But there's a significant person that could have been an older person that could lead into this energy in some way. But yeah, in general, I get the Hermit is about going deep within and doing a bit of soul searching. And that would definitely be like a Mercury retrograde in Virgo season, and has been in the sign of Leo and Virgo as well. So definitely we're seeing in the near future the Page of Pentacles. Okay, we move out of the intensity of the major arcanas here. So this is all very intense, life-altering, big changes happening here. And then we move into something a little lighter, which is actually going to feel like a breath of fresh air, and it feels like there's a new seed here that is ready to be planted. So a new, fresh idea, and it's definitely is ready to be embedded, implanted, to be sown in your life, this new seed. So it definitely feels like it could be, like I said, I do get like pregnancy for some of you, but it's not obviously not, it's not going to be for all of you, but it's more like it has that energy around it of being like a pregnancy. You know, it's going to precipitate a new birth in your life or something new birthing. And because it's a pentacle, it's something very tangible that you're able to see, feel, experience. So it's very, very tangible thing that it's not, you will see it growing. So it's whatever it is, whether it's related to your physical health, something, or whether it's to do with your money, your career, whatever it is, your home or living situation, you're going to see this new seed that's ready to change into a new possibility, grow into something different. So it starts as a little page, which is, just small, fresh, but that's the energy it needs because it comes with the Fool. It's sort of like this childlike energy. The pages can represent children, which is also why I'm getting kind of like pregnancy vibes around this. It's like inner child is really guiding this, or there's a naivety and an innocence that is needed again. So you're turning up as the Ace of Swords, which is really nice. It's actually reminiscent of the Hermit standing on top of those icy mountain. And the Ace of Swords is kind of like from that vantage point. We see the mountains in the background now. It's like I've left that deep questioning and found the clarity that's come in around whatever it is that I was having a bit of soul searching about. But yeah, definitely like you are crystal clear, Ace of Swords, clear inside your mind. This could be a brilliant new idea, or just it's this knowing, like I know this is right for me. And so, yeah, the Ace of Swords is the clarity that comes in, the new way of thinking or the new perception that comes through. And the energy surrounding you is this Eight of Cups. It's interesting because I do feel like whatever this soul searching or this deep questioning has been about, it's almost like it's felt like maybe something was missing. So I was searching for that thing that was really missing. And it's interesting because it comes in a different form to what you thought it should be. Like there's a missing cup here, but it doesn't come in the form of a cup. It comes in the form of a pentacle, of the Page of Pentacles. So it's something a little bit more stable and grounded that comes in, not so much just a feeling. And it feels like this Eight of Cups is where you're ready to move forward emotionally into the new thing that you're about to embark on, being the Fool, the reset. You're about to step into that, and there's this hopeful feeling of this is going to be more fulfilling for me, or a very fulfilling journey coming up. We have hopes and fears, the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is plans and reevaluating plans, and maybe there's things that you're keeping to yourself, or you know, it may be that you're wanting to share some of this, but you can't, or maybe you don't want to share it. But this is where you're keeping your cards close to your chest about some of your ideas and plans that are coming in. And maybe it's like, you know, just reassessing, but it feels a little bit like you want to get away from a fairly constricted energy, like with the Seven of Swords, what the character's getting away from is these tents here, which represents a military camp. Now that's very Saturnian and Mars-like. You know, it's the rules. I want to get away and break the rules, or break free of the rules, or what's expected of me in some way. And so we see you almost doing this here with the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. It's like, yes, I am moving this forward. I'm determined to make this happen. Great determination comes in. But the two cards that represent determination, the Chariot and the Knight of Swords, coming through. Very determined mind. The Chariot's more of an emotional surge, like it's using how you're feeling and what's going on inside your mind. And there could be a lot of willpower here. It's like, oh, if I want to be doing this, I know I can. I know I can do this. And so being the King of Swords, the King of Air, you're holding that beautiful Ace of Swords. You've got the clarity. You've got the plan. You're crystal clear. The King of Swords is actually the decision maker, making a very clear decision. We saw that you were being blocked by the Lover's card, which represents a choice. This is where you're in a really wonderful position to make that choice. It could happen quite quickly as well, quicker than you think, or you might have to make that choice faster than you think. But I feel like there's this willpower and determination to really make the right choice, to be really clear about what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're creating, what it is that you're moving forward here. And the Chariot does represent success, driving something forward and getting the success. So we have as the overall energy, the Four of Wands, happy home, happy heart. There's a beautiful 11-11 partnership here. So there might be somebody that you're kind of working in soul alignment with, or it feels like there's a soulmate energy around you with this 11-11, the Four of Wands. But it's very clear about what is it that you really want and what is it that you really desire. And you're getting really clear on that, and also about how to go about that. And so this is a very clear new beginning, reset, and stepping into the new change and the new possibilities, seeing that quite literally grow in front of your eyes. And just it's a sense that everything feels very aligned with this, which actually feels really good. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Scorpio, and see what is coming in. Quite a few. So we have, I trust my inner wisdom. That's what the Hermit does. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Okay. So there may have been a situation where you had to be the Hermit and had to really trust your own wisdom, or trust what your body was saying to you, as opposed to what somebody else might be saying. This could be like a practitioner of some sort. So that can come in as well. I'm at peace with my sexuality. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. It's speaking of body, yeah. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. So very much this sense of connecting into your body and feeling comfortable with it, and how you're expressing that beautiful body of yours, and yeah, listening to those messages. We've got, I see clearly, of course you do, you're the Ace of Swords. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. Very nice. And we've got, my life works beautifully. You've got quite a few. Okay. Just whichever one really resonates with you. Not all of them might resonate, but just take on whichever one feels right for you here, Scorpio. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. Well, that's a pretty good one, hey? And we've got last one, I am worth loving. Beautiful. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. Very nice. Very nice energy. So let's pull a charm for Scorpio. Let's see what is coming in for Scorpio. A charm for Scorpio. We have the leaf. Quite literally, you might be turning over a new leaf. But look how beautiful and intricate the pattern is on the leaf. It's like the veins of the leaf. It's what gives it its uniqueness. It's what gives it life. It's the energy that flows through it. And it's very beautiful and intricate, this thing that is being created here with this leaf. And it is quite literally about understanding with leaves that things aren't permanent. Like leaves build. They don't build, they grow. They grow on trees, and they also fall and they die as well. And there's this sense of understanding the beauty of something and the beauty of creation, but also understanding the impermanence of it at the same time. Okay, just as I was saying that, Scorpio, I looked out and I could see a snake. Yeah, a snake on my deck. And it was a green tree snake. When I went out and looked at it, it went and hid. But interesting, we were talking about in like life, and snakes represent life. They represent shedding of new skins, and that this is a leaf, but it is about growth. It's about something beautiful being created and grown here. Even though it's like saying enjoy it while it's here and while it's lasting, because everything is impermanent. Not to say that this is something drastic is going to happen to this. It's not, but it's very much saying enjoy the moment of this. Be in the moment and enjoy the beauty of what's being created here. It quite literally is bringing you life. So Interesting. And like that snake representing life, it's shedding an old skin. So turning over a new leaf, shedding an old skin, all these beautiful energies of transformation. I feel like you're getting really clear inside your head what it is that you want, what your plan is, and what action you're taking with this new opportunity that we're seeing here with the Page of Pentacles, the new seed. So I'm going to take it, that's your reading, Scorpio. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we get this sense that this King of Swords is really driving something forward. I feel like this is you. You're like, I'm really determined to make this happen. And it's almost like, because he's got the clarity and the determination, it's almost like there's not even any doubt inside his head that it's not going to happen. So like, boom, this is happening this time. I'm going to make this happen. So we're going to like it's still an early seed with the Page of Pentacles. So we're going to explore and see where it goes in the future, how this King of Swords manages this new opportunity, how this is ready to grow into something beautiful, perhaps and intricate, with this that brings life, new life. And we're going to explore that further in the extended reading. So love it if you come over, Scorpio. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. Please follow me on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. All those things help with the growth of the channel, and I truly appreciate it. And take care.